Description of yoga poses in English. Now we will do triangle pose or Trikonasana. Step your feet apart. Turn your right foot out and your left foot in slightly. Find a stable position. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Bend to the right and place your right palm on your right thigh. Stretch your left arm up and look up if comfortable. Close your eyes and relax. Add some effort and bend a little more. Don't lean backward or forward. If possible, place your right palm on the mat beside your right foot. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace, changing sides. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this asana will let you cure any pain in the spine. It also switches solar and lunar flows. Now we will do chair pose or Utkatasana. Please stand straight. Place your feet closer to each other. Raise your arms up. Bend your knees slightly. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Close your eyes and relax. Lower your pelvis gradually, reaching up through the top of your head. Keep your arms, back and pelvis in a straight line. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. Now we will do downward facing dog pose or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Please come onto all fours. Lift your hips up. Your legs can be bent or straight. Reach your heels toward the mat one at a time. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Now reach your belly toward the knees. Straighten your legs if comfortable. Try to lower your heels to the mat. Release the pose gently and sit on your heels. Relax for a while. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says, by doing this pose, you will clear the channels in your legs, arms, and waist. Blood and prana will wash your arms, body, and head. You will renew the blood in your legs. Now we will do tree pose or Vrikshasana. Shift your weight onto the right foot. Bend your left knee and place your foot on your right leg as high as comfortable. Focus on any point in front of you. Join your palms in front of you. Find a stable position. Try to keep balance. Add some effort and try to place your foot a little higher. If possible, press your foot against your thigh or place it on the thigh. Try to raise your hands overhead and bend the supporting leg slightly. If possible, close your eyes and try to keep balance. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace, changing sides. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this pose gives stability to the mind and insensibility to external influence. Seated twist pose or Ardha Matsyendrasana. Please sit down and extend your legs in front of you. Bend your right leg and cross it over your left thigh. Place your foot on the mat. Turn to the right, place your right palm on the mat behind your back and your left hand on your right knee. Try to find the most comfortable position. Close your eyes and relax. Add some effort, straighten your back and twist a little more. Turn your head to the right. Release the pose and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace, changing sides. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says, by doing this asana, you will understand the duality of the world and realize the oneness behind the duality. We will now do Warrior 3 pose or Virabhadrasana 3. Please stand straight. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Stand on your right foot. Draw your left leg back and lift it off the mat. Lower your torso forward. Focus on any point in front of you. Try to keep balance. Find a stable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Now lift your left leg higher and lower your torso more. Keep your back, neck and left leg in a straight line. Make sure not to raise your left hip. Stretch your arms forward. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace, changing sides. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this pose gives the feeling of space and controls the position of your body in it. Now we will do extended puppy pose or Uttana Shishosana. Please come onto all fours. Lean onto your elbows and place your forehead on the mat. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Close your eyes and relax. Lift your head and slide forward, reaching your chest toward the mat. Press your palms onto the mat and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lower your chin to the mat if comfortable. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. Standing forward bend or Uttanasana. Stand up straight, raise your arms and stretch up. Bend forward gently and relax your back, neck and arms. You can keep your legs bent or straight. Close your eyes and relax. Now press your palms against your thighs or grasp your ankles if possible. Make a slight effort and try to bring the belly to the thighs. Try to straighten your legs if comfortable. Release the pose gently and relax. When you are ready, keep on doing this pose at your own pace. According to the treatise on Hatha Yoga, you will cure many diseases of the brain, turn away the external, and find the way to the inner world. Upper body will be cured from all diseases. Now we will do butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. Please sit down, bend your knees, join your feet in front of you and bring your knees wide apart. Bend forward gently and extend your arms in front of you. Try to relax your legs, back, neck and head. Close your eyes and relax. Come up gently and sit up straight. Place your palms behind your back on the mat. Add some effort and try to straighten your back. Pull your knees toward the floor. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this pose gives a lot of perfections and controls the sexual energy. Seated forward bend or Paschimottanasana. Please sit down with your legs in front of you and bend the knees slightly. Raise your arms and stretch. Bend forward to your legs as much as comfortable. Place your hands on your legs, round your back, lower your head, relax the neck. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Close your eyes and relax. Now grasp your legs and reach your belly toward the thighs. Try to keep your back straight. If you feel your back is rounded, bend the legs a little more. Try to straighten your legs, keeping the back straight and the belly pressed to the thighs. Release the pose gently and relax on your back. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says by doing this pose, you will remove all illnesses in the lower abdominal area. Now we will do inverted pose of Viparita Karani Mudra. Please lie down on your back. Place your arms by your sides, bend your knees, and pull your thighs toward the belly. Lift your pelvis off the mat. Press your elbows onto the mat and rest your hips on your palms. The legs can be bent or straight. Relax the neck, distribute the weight between the palms and the shoulders. Find the most comfortable position. Close your eyes and relax. Now add some effort. Bring your legs a little farther from the head. Draw your feet together, straighten your legs. Keep your weight on the palms, relax the neck. Lower your feet toward the head, then gradually lower your back and pelvis to the mat. Embrace your knees, press them to the chest and roll to the sides. Now we will do half a wheel pose or Ardha Chakrasana. Please lie down on your back. Place your arms by your sides. Bend your knees, place your feet on the mat. Lift your hips as high as comfortable. Clasp your hands behind your back or grasp your ankles if possible. Close your eyes and relax. Now add some effort and arch your back a little more. Reach your chest toward the chin. Release the pose gently, embrace your knees, press them to the chest and roll to the sides. Finish up, please lower your legs to the mat, spread them and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this asana eliminates impurity in the spine and increases vitality. Now we will do bow pose or Dhanurasana. Please lie on your belly with your arms along your sides. Bend your knees, clasp your hands behind your back. If possible, try to grasp your ankles. Close your eyes and relax. Add some effort and lift your head and chest up. Now try to lift your hips off the mat. Arch your back as much as comfortable. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this is an unsurpassed pose to kindle the umbilical fire. A weak vitality and fire of life can be cured by this pose. Shoulders and arm joints are cured with this pose. A lot of negative karma is burned by it as if in a furnace. Now we'll do a child's pose or balasana. Please sit on your heels with your knees slightly apart. Grasp your right wrist with your left hand behind your back. Bend forward, place your forehead on the mat if comfortable. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Close your eyes, relax your back and neck. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says this pose is a symbol of a yogi giving up on illusion. Just like by exhaling the air while bending forward, the yogi exhales all internal worries and mind's addictions to illusionary things. Locust pose or Shalabhasana. Please lie down on your belly. Clasp your hands behind your back. Raise your head, chest and arms as high as comfortable. Roll to the sides gently. Finish up. Lift your legs off the mat one at a time. Then try to lift both legs together. Lower your legs, stretch your arms forward, lift your head, chest, arms and legs off the mat as high as comfortable. Release the pose gently, come onto all fours and sit on your heels. Clasp your hands behind your back, bend forward, place your forehead on the mat if comfortable. Now we will do boat pose or Navasana. Please lie down on your back, place your arms by your sides, bend your legs and lift them up. Stretch your arms forward, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Keep your lower back pressed to the mat. Try to find the most comfortable position. Let your body get used to the pose. Now straighten your legs and lower them as much as comfortable. Keep your lower back pressed to the mat. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace. Now we'll do dancer pose or Natarajasana. Please stand straight, bend your right leg and grasp the ankle with your right hand. Stretch your left arm forward. Focus on any point in front of you. Try to keep balance. Now bend forward, lift the leg a little higher. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, don't turn your right hip out. Release the pose gently and relax. After some rest, continue to do this pose at your own pace, changing sides. Now we'll do plank pose or Dandasana. Please lie down on your belly. Place your palms under your shoulders. Straighten your arms and lift your body off the mat. Try to keep your back, neck and legs in a straight line. Remain in this pose as long as comfortable. Add some effort, bend your elbows and press them to your torso. Release the pose gently and relax. After some time, continue to do this pose at your own pace. The treatise on Hatha Yoga says by doing this pose, you will mobilize your consciousness. If you feel you can hardly control yourself, by doing this pose, you will not let anger come out. This pose gives clearness to the consciousness and cures all illnesses of the arms. Now we'll do headstand pose or Shirshasana. Please sit on your heels, clasp your hands and lower your arms to the mat. Place your elbows at shoulder width or slightly wider. Lower the top of your head to the mat and press the back of your head against your palms. Lift your hips, your legs can be bent or straight. Lift your legs one at a time. Straighten one leg and if possible straighten the other leg too. Release the pose and sit on your heels. Bend forward, place your forehead on the mat and relax.